So, match ball for Nicker. He can advance to the grand final, and eMaL has to win this match to still have the chance to do so.
Exactly. I'm at 1 minute. Are you, my friend?
Yes, little information for Yehu. The winner bracket is won by Reprisal. So, I'm at 1 minute 1 second. I fucked it up a bit.
That's okay. I still like you even if you're a fuck up. Alright, we will be starting this game in 3.
Wait a second, I got the score. Okay, everything is good now.
We'll be starting this game in 3.
Wait a second!
2. Are you fucking trolling me, man?
Everything is fine.
Everything is awesome?
Everything is awesome now. Okay, start.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yes! Last
Nice.
refuge again. And yeah, well, I think we'll see the same tactics as
eMaL,
before.
under a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
We have been flaming his orc immensely, actually.
Yeah.
In this
Because his undead was way better.
Yeah, but you have to keep in mind, Nicker is playing out of his mind, and
Yeah.
eMaL in the winner bracket quarterfinals beat Nicker 2 times with his orc. So I think there's quite a good reason for him to be confident in his ability to play this race, even if it has not looked as good the last few games. So there's a lot of pressure on him right now. One more game and he's out of it. He may have come close, but he did not make it to the tournament.
Yeah.
Player's forces are
Yeah, but which games was it he showed us his orc first? Lawliot?
No.
No.
Well, the first time he played orc was versus Lawlight, but
No.
we did not cast them.
Okay.
Here, the first time
We
Did
saw
you
it, it was pretty bad, and now it's getting better and better in every game. Maybe he was just not used to it anymore? I have no idea, but it's getting better, and maybe on Last Refuge it's his chance to shine now.
Nicker took a lot of damage just to get the circlet and dust of appearance at the shop. More than half HP is what he lost here. This is pretty crazy.
eMaL techs instantly to tier 2 with one
Yeah.
grunt.
But I think this is not totally out of the ordinary. He's again applying this pressure that we saw in game 1, and he this time extremely quickly kills the archer. And he gets the circlet. You almost, dude. Nicker, balls of steel, almost loses his circlet to the enemy blade master, and that is not something you want to give away to him. Oh, nice block with the grunt. Nice block. And now all the moon juice is gone, and he's still kind of low HP.
What an early game it is!
Yeah, eMaL is showing us that he can in fact accomplish something with orc.
He plays very good with the Blade Master though.
This is around the time last game when he abandoned the enemy main base.
Yeah.
This time though, might want to go for a little bit more. He's not even trying to get the wisp because he knows he's just going to get transferred into the gold mine.
But once again, the boots of speed are given to the Demon Hunter.
Yes. And now he might be able to run down the grunt, but he's gonna take a lot of damage in return.
Look how mad the Blade Master is that he didn't get his shoes he wanted. He just smacked his face in.
Like a diva.
Yeah.
I want those boots!
No, they're mine!
He's in Windwalk again, and he's more persistent with the Harris this time around. Maybe he can... Yeah, he's going to get from the Moonwell. Yes. Cancels
eMaL,
one.
eMaL building a war mill here. What does that mean?
He has a lot of gold since he stopped producing grunts. Well, wait a minute. Did he lose one grunt? No. Okay, he's got 2 grunts. Was confused there for a second. So normally you go for more, I think, like 3 or 4. And he saved that gold, probably thinking that his early game here is going pretty well. And maybe he wants to... There's a Shadow Hunter. Okay. So that...
This is Wyvern.
Means aggression.
Yeah, that
But
means
instant-
Wyvern. Tier 3
Tier 3.
or Towers with the upgrade.
This is really weird.
This is really, really weird.
eMaL
But it
is
works.
Pulling Yeah.
We saw that on the last EPS finals in Germany for
The block. The block. The block.
that block. Oh my god, that block. Oh my god, that block.
That was really fucking good.
Yeah. We saw that at the last EPS finals in Germany when
Oh, route. Oh,
Oh!
he's dead.
what the
Loses
fuck?
the Blade Master. That's not good. And he loses the Grunt as well. Oh.
I will never finish my sentence here. Here comes the Hex now, but no damage output. That would be the perfect situation to kill the Demon Hunter as well. Is there a block? No, a Town Portal. What I wanted to say was, we saw that at the last EPS finals with Dolorian. He played like that, very early tier 3, then switched to Wyvern, but now he's building a tower and a Spirit Lodge. Okay, never mind, forget
Wait.
everything.
Dolorian played Orc versus Night Elf?
At least versus Undead.
Oh, and then against Undead he played Wyvern.
Yeah.
Huh. Do not remember that actually.
That was great EPS finals. But what is he doing with that double Spirit Lodge? What the fuck is he doing with the double Spirit Lodge? I have never seen in a professional game a double Spirit Lodge.
Well, the best thing I can think of is Master, Spirit Walkers, and maybe Shamans for Bloodlust?
Yeah, maybe Mass Shamans. That was a strategy in like Reign of Chaos 1.04. but that worked very well back then. Maybe he's an old fella and remembering this strategy now.
Kind of baffled.
Yeah, absolutely baffled by the strategy.
What's he going for?
Yeah.
Well, Spirit Walkers, that's
First
no
time
surprise.
Spirit Walkers.
Spirit Walkers are really fucking good. I'm confused.
I'm totally confused, man. He doesn't get the Orb of Lightning. He doesn't get a big, tiny Great Hall. A big, tiny Great Hall, but a tiny Great Hall.
Second Ancient of War, by the way, for Nicker.
Does
Might
Nicker
just-
know about that?
That might just be for blocking, though. Let's see. What did he scout so far? He saw. Wait, that doesn't work somehow.
Which doctors are so effective versus dots? Says Puke Luke the Duke in the chat.
Puke Luke the Duke.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. There are
Well, the
few
status
times-
trap is obviously great, but
Yeah, but I don't even really know how stasis trap works. Somehow it's sometimes it sets off, sometimes it doesn't set off. It's like I don't know. I know it can be amazing because it can stun everything for like 4 seconds, which is crazy actually.
yeah, 4 seconds is immense.
But I don't know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Nicker's being very passive here. And this is what we always see from Night Elves before they get their Druid of the Tailor Master training. They like to hang back.
Tauren
And just-
Chieftain third, and he's playing Troll Witch Doctors now. This is so crazy. Mass casters versus mass casters.
This is pretty amazing. I'm really glad we get to see this game.
Yeah.
And I hope it's gonna be a long one.
I'm looking at the chat right now, and they say Spirit Link and Heal Ward is amazing, and you can add Taurens.
Yeah, in theory it is, but
Yeah.
Torrents are totally dickballs against Cyclone. And also, if you have the micro, the healing wards will never be up for a long time. And I think Nicker has the micro.
And the native counter to that must be Fury Dragons, right? And they are very easy to push out. Because
Yeah,
you have
yep.
the Ancients of Winds and they don't cost a lot.
Yeah. Fairy Dragons would be absolutely great.
Serpent Wards, man.
Oh, he's losing a... Nope, he did not lose it. Almost lost the Witch Doctor to creeps.
He finds the Scourge Bone Chips, man. Imagine how he bites his ass now that he didn't play Raiders.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Still really good for the Blade Master, though.
Yeah, true. But only for
If
the
he,
Blade
if
Master.
he is ever allowed on the ground, that is. Well,
I'm
this
constantly checking the Spirit Lodges. We have now the Witch Doctor
is
Master
dude,
training.
we have a production tab. You know that, right?
Ah, that's true. Witch Doctor
Well-
Master training and Spirit Walker Adept training now.
I'm really, really looking forward to how he's gonna be able to use the Witch Doctors. I have not seen them effectively aside from sentry wards in a long
Yeah.
time.
Grubby used to use them
Yeah,
occasionally.
knockers, like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Sentry wards are so awesome, man. Alright, here comes the push, and he's gonna have to defend with Witch Doctors, and by the way, Serpent wards,
Yeah.
not healing wave.
I mentioned
we
that
have-
earlier, but you didn't listen.
Yes. You should be used to that though.
Yeah, true.
Alright, this is a really weird fight. We're seeing Witch Doctors being killed by Druids of the Talon.
Here comes the first status trap, but 3
He's,
HP.
he's moving out of it, and he leveled Stump, which he, by the way, did not hit anything.
Yeah, absolutely wasted
Nothing.
this stomp.
This is weird. This is clowny. Alright. He's got some sick guts though to pull out a strat like this in such an important game.
Yeah.
And he somehow
Well,
he manages to stay alive, I guess.
the Clockwork Goblin just activated the status traps. I think that's not the way it was meant. It was meant to be activated.
Yeah. And by the way, we see the reaction from Nicker. He's going for a Hunter's Hall. Don't know for what exactly. Maybe for glaive throwers? I don't know.
Maybe
We'll see.
for Dryads. Because they all do magic damage.
Yeah, but
And they don't get hit by the status trap, I guess.
yeah, but maybe. We'll see. I don't know, man. I've never seen anything like this. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
make any predictions. I just want to see this
Yeah.
game.
Level 4 Demon Hunter now. People are saying Lordo
that's-
strat. I have never heard the name Lordo in my life.
Lordo?
Yeah.
Oh, don't know him. Oh no, he denies the Mud Golem with his Ancient of War.
Oh no.
Not that big of a deal, of course. Yeah, the Orc is bringing peons as well right now.
eMaL is going for the master training for the Spirit Walkers, so we could see Torrents. And we have a Kodo here.
But also this upgrade itself is just so good, you know.
Yeah.
So
of
much
course.
mana, so much HP. You can revive your own Spirit Walkers. And here we have
Oh,
the
here's the
bad guy.
status trap!
And they're both low. The heroes are low for Nicker. He uses Scroll of Healing, survives. But the heroes are really in a dangerous spot right now. And the Orb of Lightning, of course, also a nice item that the Orc normally does not have in this matchup.
The stasis trap is so great you can never get creep jacked with a stasis trap. So great! You
That's
just
actually-
plant it, and when your enemy hits your back, he's just stunned for 4 seconds.
That's actually true. Next level plays. Oh man. An expansion by Nicker on the opposite side of the map, and a sentry bot scouts it perfectly.
A player's force is
He might wait for it. Oh no, it's not an expansion. I'm sorry. It was an
No,
Ancient of
Just
War.
an Ancient of War.
Yes.
He's just using heal walls all the time. It's so cool. I see this in like custom games, like
You know where you see this? In 4
Footy.
versus 4 RT. You
yeah,
see
4
this
versus
there.
4. Yeah. I played
This-
Mass Castus Orc in 4 versus 4 as well, and that actually it works pretty well with
I know.
mass status traps and stuff.
I played this, I don't know, the last time, like 2 years ago or something.
Yeah.
But you know what's the scariest thing about 4 versus 4? The Alright, eMaL, he deployed his stasis traps once more. It's a very tiny choke point right here. Shockwaves would be awesome, but we don't have them. Everything's blocking itself. First unit went down, it was a Witch Doctor. Pocket Factory is placed well, Stomp hits a little thing, but not too much. Blade Master, of course, always up in the air. He's nice, he's focusing the status traps nicely, I say. But there's still not that many Talons, actually.
These serpent
feel.
wards, man, they do such a lot of damage.
You're right, and he can't really get to them. This is crazy.
They are like fiends, fast fiends.
How is he? How is the Orc winning this fight?
I have no idea.
He is though. This is so weird.
But Nico with
He doesn't even have Spirit Link on anything.
No.
On nothing. Well, a few units, but he only cast it once.
Nico's got his expansion up now.
Oh, and this is perfect timing. The
Yeah.
expansion finished, no gold mined. This is just lost money right here. This is so weird.
And here's another status trap, but ooh, just disappeared. So he can't walk in right there.
He detonated a lot of wisps.
Boom! Status trap, the whole army stunned. Incredible.
It lasts so long.
Yeah. And now he comes in. Ah, he missed the stomp. That was the best situation to stomp
He has
there.
no mana.
Ah,
No
I
mana
see.
for stomp. Oh, the Beastmaster's taking a lot of damage. And the casters are winning this game. It's kind of crazy. We have 2 Kodo Beasts as well.
Heal
Just for
scroll
the
used
aura.
by the Night Elf.
Yeah, and eMaL seems to be winning this game for some weird reason. Nicker is driven back to his main base. He's down to 46 supply. We have 60 for the Orc player. Oh, the Tree of Life actually survived.
Yeah, but
not
the
for
question
long,
is
I guess.
for long. For how long?
Yeah. By the way, 600 mana pool on Master Walkers is also pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see like 1 or 2 shamans, like Bloodlust on Blade Master. Yes, please.
Yeah, but it's very expensive to tech for master shamans.
I guess. I still don't see the point of all of these witch doctors though. There's so many. How much is healing ward? 200, right?
I don't really know.
I don't know really either. I guess he always wants to have a healing ward. Imagine if he finds the brilliance aura, that would be so funny.
Yeah.
Oh
this
man, this is an awesome game. I like
Yeah.
this.
Me
Healing
too.
ward deployed once more.
Oh, he forgot to set up some status traps, so now it's maybe the chance to... Oh, no, it's not.
Players
To
force
walk
is
into
under
the
attack.
back of the Orc army.
It's just
But-
7 druids of the Talon, man.
Why isn't Nika just going for chimps?
This chimps are so expensive, man. Taking there, and you get 1 out, and you can. There are a lot of ranged units for the orc, so I don't know. I don't think it's
Yeah, true. The Blade Master got
answer to-
2 gloves of haste, so the chance for a purge is extremely high.
And you know, chimps, they're a good unit, I suppose, but I've never seen them amazing. Except
Yeah, true.
against heavy armor. Against heavy armor and splash damage, they fucking wreck.
Yeah.
But I don't think they would be so impressive here. I think bears would be really good, but taking 2 bears is so expensive.
Ooh.
Yeah,
He
stasis
can't
traps.
walk up there because of the stasis traps, man. So cool.
He does have 2 Ancients of Lore now. Does he try to go for bears now? A late game transition, which is so expensive?
I don't
know.
know, man.
Can you see what upgrades he has?
What upgrades on what?
On anything.
Players' forces are under attack.
Upgrade on the Night of.
0-1. You can check the dryads. It's easy.
No man, I mean like any upgrades he researched.
So no.
Alright. The Toolcan doesn't have that option?
No.
Too bad. Well, the Orc successfully pretty much crapped everything on this map and has 4/4/4 heroes right now.
The Orc is going for burning oil. Now we see demolishes.
A player's force
eMaL is fucking busting out the
Yeah.
moves this game.
It's absolutely great.
And he has no lumber at any point because he researched so many upgrades.
Now it's finally time for the Dispel upgrade for the dryads. And he finally got some Fury Dragons.
Yeah, he's had a few for quite a while, but
Okay.
also the offensive burrow on the Goblin Laboratory in case he needs reveal. I like it. Does Cloak of Flames work when you're cycloned?
No.
I don't think so either. Well, Nicker tries to go for it. He's behind in supply by 20 actually. And the Orc casters, man, they're a thing, I guess.
Oh man. This is a funny game. But we
Nicker
need more action now.
Nicker must be flabbergasted as this
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
When do you see this? Never. Also an Orb of Lightning now on the Torrent Chieftain. Alright, and here comes the fight. Or not.
Epic.
I don't know. How does he defeat this? It seems like it's so much stuff that you just can't get to.
Yeah. Like, no one ever thought about countering mass orc casters.
I'm sure there's a good strat for it, but you know, thinking of it on the spot.
Look at the mini map. How many wards are there? The stasis traps, man. He can't walk anywhere.
Mountain giants are coming, by the way.
No way. Okay,
Yep.
that's gonna win him the game. Mountain giants change everything.
Yeah, but he's on the back foot now. Does he not have enough time? That's the question. Burning oil is making the day hard for him. But yeah, mountain giants seem to be a good choice. Pick up a few logs and then clobber those casters. He loses the Ancients of Lore now. Look at the Demolishers. He's never ever gonna get to them.
Yeah.
Never.
Well, he could use crow form, fly over the entire orc army, lose a lot of hit points during that, and then kill maybe the Demolisher.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like a good idea.
No.
And he's always
But
fighting.
he can't fight him back, because if the orc walks back and the Night Elf follows him, he runs into a zillion traps.
The Demolishers! The Demolishers! Onto the Druids of the Talon. Oh, it's so painful.
Yeah.
And he's always fighting in these tiny little chokes. Seems like he can't get there. The Orc heroes are in front, they're tanking all this shit. Oh, the Blade Master, he does not want to lose him, and he uses the Invul Potion. And the Mountain Giants, they have 1600 HP, but at some point they die, like this one. Nope, just kidding, he gets stabbed out.
Level 5 Blade Master.
The
though.
illusions! The illusions are blocking the Night Elf
Oh my
army.
god, this is such a great move. And he has to TP out, the Tinker goes down.
This is, yeah. Wow. eMaL shows us that he first of all can play well with Orc, and second of all can think outside the box.
Yeah.
In an impressive way.
I haven't seen this.
He's towering the Undead the Night Elf expansion.
Oh, great. This is just great play by eMaL.
In the spirit of Taker.
Yeah.
And now he wants to go save it, but there's stasis traps everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
He got stunned once.
Stasis trap. Okay.
Like, you see, these don't trigger. I don't know why. Probably too far away or something. But this Tree of Life is forfeit. He gets one Demolisher now because he refuses to micro it.
No,
or,
it
well,
doesn't. Your predictions are awesome the last 5 minutes.
One should assume he would get it, but does not. Man, this is funny. I wonder how Nicker must feel. I think his feelings must be somewhat similar to ours, being, dude, what do I do?
Yeah.
Dude, what do I do against this? I don't know.
Yeah, the Mountain Giants, I don't know how they should win this fight. Because I have no idea. The damage of the casters is not the problem.
Yeah, I mean it is present.
And the
damage,
taunt doesn't
but
reach
it's not that amazing.
the Demolishers, I think.
No.
Jesus Christ, this game.
There are basically no blockers for the Orc, but it's not a problem. He just needs wards, man.
Yeah.
Wards, stasis traps, healing wards.
He has the
Sentry
Tauren
wards.
Chieftain though.
Ooh, 300 crit by the way from the Blade Master.
Wow.
He has gotten fat over the last couple of minutes. And this seems to be the last stand. But the Orc, he just has so much which seems to not be touchable for the
The
Niner.
Demon Hunter is in a lot of problems back there.
Yes, very low HP. And there's a revive on one Spirit Walker.
Yeah. Steph on the Mountain Giant again. A true Mountain Giant never dies. But the Orc heroes are getting insane here. 5, 5, 4. It's so sick. But Nika has an expansion. Finally, after 3 attempts, he finally is able to get an expansion up. But
eMaL has one
it's
though
scouted.
as well. Yeah, just entangled its gold mine.
And now plant the way with you know, status traps. Exactly.
And the Spirit Walkers have so much mana for Dispo with the Master upgrade.
Yeah.
Even though there's only 3 of them.
He can dispel every single Cyclone.
Demon Hunter. No, doesn't get it. Blade Master gets cycloned just in time. But everything's low for Nicker, and there's no moon juice. Well, there's one moon well, but I don't think that's enough for an entire army.
Nope.
A player's forces
By the way, where's the Beastmaster?
The
Oh, he's
Beastmaster
down
is
there.
pretty low on HP, and here comes the Blade Master.
I
in
think he's pretty
Windwalk.
fucking dead actually.
Yep.
Backstep.
Oh no!
No boots.
He has no boots.
No boots on the Blade Master.
Plus
And he
15
also
damage, but
survives.
no boots. Oh man. But
Prediction skills
the
are
Tree
really
of
low.
Eternity is going down,
Yeah.
and that's gotta be it, man. He
That-
can't
yeah,
fight.
It has to be the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
He doesn't kill it.
3.
Why? No.
He's killing it with a Kodo Beast.
Even cooler would have been with a Serpent Wards. By the way,
Yeah.
level 3, 41 to 45 damage.
Yeah, that's sick. That's like a bear.
What is this?
That is
What
like
is that?
a fucking master bear.
It's kind of crazy. This game is really.
eMail
really
still
crazy.
has 650 gold. He has his expansion up.
1,000
He has-
lumber finally.
Yeah.
He has some lumber.
30 supply more.
Buy some boots, man. No, he needs an invul. Yeah,
Yeah.
essential item.
He should have sold his glove though.
Yeah, well, whatever.
No one cares anymore. So this is the last stand for Nicker, I think. But please don't kill the mountain giant, they're so cute. As he grabs this tree.
Would be the comeback of the century, but it
Yeah.
seems to be absolutely impossible. 300 crit on the Tinker. Finishes off this game as Snicker tabs out.
Jesus Christ, man.
And eMaL manages to drag it back 1-1. We have a last, final deciding game, determining who's
What a-
gonna be going to the tournament.
What a great best of 3 this is so far between Nicker and eMail. And we have the final map, which is Death Road. So we finally gonna see the 2 skeletal archers